Jungkook rubbed his face and released a heavy sigh. Covering his mouth with his fingers, he stayed in the position for a few minutes, thinking how much of his life has changed, what he has become, and how many betrayals he got, even from the person who is dear to him. He was so angry, so much hurt that he just wanted to scream loudly and let that anger out on something. He was feeling alone and wanted to keep distance from all those people who did wrong to him because some of them are the one he never wanted to hurt, but they ended up hurting him. He was holding a scarf of his lover, the woman he loves the most in this world, the woman who has his heart, but right now everything has changed. How can you do this to me? No, why? Why did you do this? Why did you do this to me? He says, shouting at you while you closed your eyes and tears falling down. I was about to, but the situation was so different, and before I could do anything, I had a miscarriage. He let go of your arms and stepped back. You looked at him in fear because you don't want him to leave you. You had my baby in your belly and you didn't tell me. Jungkook, please listen to me. You tried to come near him but he stepped back. He was so hurt. No, you have no right to explain yourself. And he walked away in anger. Jungkook, please listen to me. You left crying but he didn't come back. You were standing outside his house. It's been 4 days since he was not answering your calls, nor talking to you. You want to clear everything. You want to explain him that he's not the only one who is hurt. You also lost your baby. The situation weren't in your favor that time. He was in the jail at that time and you knew he would do something to get out of there. Will use illegal way which will end up putting him in more danger, so you thought telling him afterwards about your pregnancy. But before you do that, you had a miscarriage. It's been 3 years and Jungkook found out about it by himself. The way he looked at you that time, you can't even imagine how scared you were with the thought of losing him. Since then, he's not answering your phone. Boss is busy right now. You looked at the guard when he tried to stop you making an excuse. It's okay, he's never busy to not have time for me. You didn't listen to him and went inside the house because you know no one has the guts to stop you. The bodyguard made a call to Jungkook and informed him that you are coming. As soon as the house echoed with the sound of your heels, Jungkook put the scarf aside and got up when he saw you coming towards him. You finally came near him and was looking angry, but more than that, you were hurt. What did I do to you, huh? What did I do to you that you left my heart like this? I don't trust you, he said with a calm voice, but the pain was visible. You threw your purse on the couch and came near him. Don't trust me? Are you the person who can be trusted, huh? You lied to me about everything. I didn't even find out that I fell in love with a mafia until I myself got involved in this mess. Who are you telling to not trust when you can't be trusted either? He was just looking at you. These words never came out of your mouth before. He got up. When did I lie to you? Didn't you already know? Didn't you already know? You said, mimicking him in anger. Be a little brave. Learn to stand behind your heart. Speak properly with me. You scoffed without breaking the eye contact with him. And what if I don't? What's going to happen, huh? What are you going to do? You said, coming closer to him. Did you drink something? His calmness was adding fuel to your anger. I didn't have just one, but 10 bottles. Do you want some? I'll get you too so that your mind will come out its place also. Jungkook was now getting irritated. Are you joking with me? Oh, how did you understand? Because you don't understand anything at all. What you say or think it is the final, and if anyone doesn't agree, you find it as a joke. Jungkook walked away from you as he was trying to control his anger. God, patience. Ask for patience. Go ahead, it goes away, you said, coming behind him while he turned towards you. I swear to God that I'm laughing out of anger right now. But I'm not laughing. Great, I'm awed with your seriousness, even after what you did to me. Only you know how you were controlling your tears. This day you never imagined to come in a relationship when you have to fight with him like this. You never knew me. You never did, because if you have known me, then you would have also known how much I have been through. If you have ever loved me from my heart, then my cold neck, you said, showing him the scarf of you that Jungkook has. He came near you. Did you come here to say this? Even after all that, you came here to find faults in me. You shook your head. No, I came here to take out my anger on you. After I've been with you for 4 years of my life, stand by your side even after knowing who you really are, you abandoned me in just 4 days, not answering my calls, not letting me explain myself. What do you think? It didn't hurt me losing my child? Did I do that on purpose? All I wanted is to not give you another reason to be hurt after all those things, but you are blaming me as if I stole anything from you. Did you ask me how I've been through, how I carried that pain, or do you just care about that unborn child more than me? I still can't get over it, Jungkook. I still can't believe you abandoned me like this after all these years. I'm going insane. I'll go crazy. Go crazy. I'm already crazy. Now it's your turn. Look at yourself. You are guilty and still accusing me so confidently. What did I say to you when I fell in love? That I'm a mafia? Are you comparing that thing with the lie you told me? Even after I asked you if you were pregnant, you lied to me without hesitation. And after doing all that, you are trying to bring me to task. What would you do if I tell you that I was pregnant? Save my miscarriage by coming out of the prison? You always did things I told you not to. Because of you, I got into this mess so many times. How can you protect that child? These harsh words made him lose his control. Are you trying to make me mad? He said, raising his voice. No, I told you that I'm here to take my anger out on you. We are going to fight and we will get it off of our chest today, because this is going nowhere. I can't live like this. I have already gotten everything off my chest. You can just take your leave. Have a good day. You looked at him surprised. The man who never wanted to keep you away from his eyes is now telling you to leave. I'm not leaving. I'm not going anywhere, and I'll stay here tonight. We'll settle the old scores. Do you understand? We are going to talk everything tonight, Jungkook. This suffering will end today. You missed the train a long time ago. I gave you a chance, but you only lied to me. Leave me alone for some time, Vian, because I don't want to hurt you in any way. I won't be able to forgive myself, so just leave for now. Leave me alone. Leave you alone? Oh, that's what you wanted, right? Just because I lied to you one time, that too, because when I was about to tell you that I had a miscarriage, I experienced that pain, but I didn't want you to go through that. After all that, you were in prison. I prayed for your well-being all day and night. It's my fault that I didn't tell you the truth. I get it. You wiped your eyes and grabbed your bag before looking at him. I never wanted to hurt you in any way. I stood by your side even after knowing the real you. I hope you never forget that. And you left from there. Jungkook was completely burnt out. He didn't want to hurt you by saying something hurtful, and that's why he told you to leave. He lost his child that he didn't even know existed. He was mad because even when he asked you if it was true, you denied. He screamed loudly and threw everything off the table before starting to punch the glass and breaking him into pieces until his knuckles started to bleed. Eyes were full of tears. Yes, boss, she just left his house. Don't worry, she'll be in front of your eyes tonight. I'm following her. He ended the call and started the engine before following your car. You were driving when you noticed a car following you for a while now. You got scared and speed up, but that's when you got confirmed because whoever was inside he also sped up and now you were scared for real. It didn't take that car long to block your way. Your heart started to beat fast, and before you could think of doing anything, a well built man in black suit came out of it. He tried to threaten you with a gun, but when you didn't came out, he himself opened the door and forcefully tried to get you out. You started to scream for help. Let me go. He dragged you out, but you kicked his leg that made him more angry and he slapped you. You have a lot of guts, but today no one can save you from me, not even your lover. He was about to touch you when he fell on the ground as someone hit him hard from the back. You looked behind him and he was Jungkook. He kicked the man a few times before coming near you and checking you. Are you okay? You nodded, but the man tried to got up and Jungkook started beating him. It was happening in the middle of the road, so crowds started to gather. You knew Jungkook would also be in trouble if the police came. Jungkook, you need to go from here. They are calling the cops. He came near you and grabbed your hand. My purse, it's inside the car. By the time the man also managed to run away and you could hear the police sirens. Let's go. He took you with him in his car. Jungkook put your bag and scarf on the table and helped you in sitting on the couch. He was so sorry for his actions and he might have never seen you again if he didn't decide to go behind you. Sit here. Do you need water? I'm good. You weren't even looking at him. He sat on his knees in front of you and held your hands between his, making you look at him. I'm sorry. I understood that you were right. I dragged you in this mess with me and I might have failed to protect our child too. I don't really deserve all this. Sorry for getting mad at you. I never meant to hide that thing from you, but telling you was not the right choice that time. You were surrounded with people who can easily take advantage of your weakness. I thought I'll surprise you once everything got clear, but that day never come. Before that, I had a miscarriage. I went through the pain. I lost the seed of our love that we planted together. I knew it won't be easy for you to endure the pain, and that's why I remained silent. I had no other intentions to lie to you, Jungkook. He swallowed and nodded. Forgive me. I was offended when I got to know about it for the first time. I was angry that you hid such a big thing from me. A stone moved inside me, and when I asked you if there's anything you want me to know, you just denied it. You were right. I didn't realize that I dragged you in this mess with me. I just fell in love with you going out of my boundaries. I forgot that someone like me don't deserve a normal life, don't deserve to be loved. You shook your head. Don't say that. I never hated you. I don't care what you do. I just love you and will always. He cupped your cheek and wiped your tears. Let's forget each other and move on. I want you to be next to me whatever the way I go through. The only thing that warms my heart in this life is you. He smiled and nodded. Fine, I don't want to lose you. Me too. And if you have any complaints with me, just shout at me, go mad, fight with me, but please never stop talking to me. I can bear anything, I can fight with you, but I can never bear your silence. I hate it. He nodded and hugged you. Whatever you say, I love you. You smiled and wrapped your arms around him before closing your eyes. I love you too. But Jungkook, who was that man who attacked me? He knew that I'm your girlfriend. He broke the hug and nodded. I will find him soon, but till then, you will stay here, in this house. And no, I'm not going to listen to your excuses. You nodded. I will stay. He forced a smile and got up, and you did the same. Where are you going now? Nowhere. I'll be back in a minute. I'll get something for you to eat. You must be hungry, right? Yes, I didn't eat anything from the morning. Then I think I should cook something with my own hands. You smiled. Let me help you too. Who knows you'll burn the kitchen? You both chuckled while he nodded before you both went inside the kitchen. Jungkook came out of his house where all his men were ready to go for a mission. Find out who that bastard was, who sent him and from which gang he belongs to. Bring him to me so that I can end him by myself. His eyes turned red in anger. He won't let that man live long who dare to lay his hands on you. Now he will do everything to protect his future family and no one has to live in fear. I like this part of your house the most. Jungkook was sitting in front of you, admiring your face. My house. So this is only my house, huh? You looked at him. I mean, we are still not married, so officially it's your house. Then let's get married. Right here if you want to. A blush appeared on your face and you couldn't help but to look away. Stupid. What's stupid in this? We have been together for 4 years. Live like a married couple, then what's wrong in getting married? You looked at him. Who gets married on the spot? Do you want to save your money? Oh, so you want that grand marriage. Don't worry, you're going to have the best wedding anyone could have ever had. Yes, let's see. Yes, you'll see. You smiled and then extended your sandwich towards him. Why are you giving this to me? Because I'm full. Should I eat it too? He said, taking the sandwich from you while you nodded. "1 minute, or you want me to get fat?" This made you laugh and nodded, making him smile, raising his eyebrows. Oh, then I'll take the patty out and you can eat this, he said, giving to you while keeping the bread because he knew you are not a bread person. Okay, so that I get fat, huh? Nothing will happen, just eat. This made you burst into laughter.